What's up, guys? This is your boy Arjun, aka Ninja King. After a really long time to do a proper tutorial, so this is my welcome back video. So guys, today we're gonna learn how to draw a brick wall. Okay, I'm gonna keep it easy and you see how it becomes complex. It's actually not that hard. When you have the skill, you can make anything that starts out easy. It can look really difficult to draw by the time you're done. But you know what? Let me show you guys what I mean by drawing a brick wall. You will need to know how to draw these things, and check out a storyboard that I have uploaded, Divine Art Facebook page, and also on my Instagram. So let's go ahead and start with the tutorial. I got this blue ruler. Guys, try using a silver ruler. That's what I usually use, but for this tutorial I am using this because it is small, as you can see. I don't want to use something big because I'm going to be moving around the paper a little bit and the camera's in the way. So first, we're going to just go ahead and make a perfectly symmetrical square. So guys, grab your ruler. You can see the top of the ruler right here. Keep it straight with the paper so it looks like it's, aligned. Okay, and I'm gonna make this 14. Okay, we can make it 16 inches. Okay guys, so as you can see, the square is complete. So what do we do next? So as you can see here, put the ruler slightly away from the actual box so we can make some guidelines here. So we're gonna connect from this side to this side, from your left to right. So as you can see, this is 16 inches. So you can make dots or you can make lines like this, touching this. Now you have to do that for the entire box. I mean, if you want your art to look good, you have to think how other artists do it. It's all about the complexity. So go ahead and do that. So guys, when we return, once this step is done, I know it doesn't look very difficult to do, right? So anyone can tag along, and all you really need is your ruler. So the next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect the lines. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the first line and this line. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and connect them. And guys, what I'll do is I'll connect all of them. Okay, and I'll come back. Alright guys, so this probably would take you a solid 5 to 10 minutes depending on your speed. And the best way to connect the lines, as you can see here, what I usually do is, you see 2 lines here that I made. Don't cover them up, simply put the ruler under them enough so that you can see the lines, and then you go ahead and create your line. So that step is done. Now we're not going to worry about these weird lines here right now, the guidelines I would call them. At this time, we're going to ink it and get rid of it later on. Or we might just keep this a pencil drawing. Let me show you some ink examples on my Divine Art, and also color examples coming soon on there. Okay, so as you can see, these top lines, these bottom lines. So hey, Ninja King, what do we do? Well, grab your ruler. As you can see, keep it straight. Again, so you can see the line. Okay, you got yourself a brick. You do the same thing here. Okay, same thing here. And keep it straight. Always check, right? So you're gonna do that for the rest of them. You could also skip ahead and just do one, like you could do it like this. You could just put the ruler here and just draw all of them like this. Just this is easier. This is what I do, so you don't lose your concentration. It's easier. See, almost done. Okay, seems like it got away from the point a little bit, so you could always fix that. See, it should have been like this. So you could always fix that and add these lines here like this. So you could always fix it like that. So I just wanted to show you guys what happens if you don't use guidelines. It goes off well, you're gonna get shapes that are not symmetrical. So guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up. And yeah, over here too, for the second one, the bricks are gonna come over here like this. So you're gonna use your ruler just enough so that you can see the guideline. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and see, again, it doesn't match up if you don't use your ruler. It's impossible to do it without it. And you go ahead and do all your stuff. So guys, let me finish up and I'll be back. Okay guys, now when you're finished, you might think, it looks good, but how do we add more detail to this? How do we make it look more better than this? Now, yes guys, my drawing, in certain cases, as you can see, like some of the lines that go off, that'll happen because you're doing it that many times. You just go ahead and erase it, you know, use a nice eraser, just erase all of them. But you know what? Don't even worry about erasing, because I'm gonna show you how to make it more detailed. And guys, keep it light. Don't do what I did, make it super hard. I only make it super hard for the tutorial. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a dark pencil, or you could use a pencil, a mechanical pencil. I try to use a mechanical pencil because it doesn't hurt my fingers, so I can draw longer. Get yourself a dark pencil, and this is what you do. Go ahead and make from right here in the middle, right? This is my trick, guys. I don't know. This is what I've learned on my own to give it a 3D look. Don't connect the bricks. Simply draw in the middle of them like this. Like this, you see? Here. Don't connect them. You can use a ruler. If I was drawing a comic book, I would. But you don't have to. It doesn't have to be super even. This is going to give the look. You know when you look at a brick, you have that little part in between them, the cement. This is what's going to give that feel without you actually physically having to draw it. You just try to see what I'm doing here, and you're going to do it for the rest of the drawing. Again, do not connect the bricks because they're already connected by the lighter lines, and the darker lines are going to be for that extra area, the cement area. And I'll show you guys how to make it look beautiful. Let me go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see, the picture looks super dark and some of the lines don't look symmetrical, but that's a-okay. It doesn't have to. But yeah, if you are the perfectionist type of mangaka, then you can go ahead and use a ruler. Since I don't have the steel one, it would have been very difficult for me to darken it up like that, but again, you don't need it. Just get one of these. I might leave a link in the description box below, probably, maybe soon. And go ahead and this is what you call a smudger, guys. If you see my previous videos, my unofficial videos, because this is my official video, because I'm back now officially every Sunday. I'm gonna upload videos like these, probably some manga stuff later on. This is gonna be used for your manga too, man. Don't think that just learning how to draw people is all you're gonna do, because that's the mistake I made, just learning how to draw people in the beginning. So how do we color this? So just the edges, you know, the actual drawing itself, the brick, the middle of the brick is just gonna be just light. I'm not gonna do anything to it. Now this is just a pencil method, or the manga method. In the manga, you're actually just gonna go ahead and ink instead of, you know, using a pencil. You're just gonna use the dark ink, and then you're gonna go ahead and give it this tint, you know, and that's what's gonna make it look three-dimensional. And that's where you, I mean, there's another step above this, and as soon as I finish this step, I'll give you that step as well. It doesn't look as good in pencil art than it does in ink art, but this drawing should take you like a 30-40 minutes to do. Sit down with your pen and pencil, and your ink pen, your pencil, your eraser, your ruler, and you gotta start learning this. Use references, man. If you're gonna use, if you want realistic manga, you don't want to look like a cartoon, and you gotta use references, because you have to understand that we're human beings. We don't have Google in our brain. Some of us may think that we can pull this off, and that's another mistake I made, thinking I can just draw anything I wanted just by, you know, not by looking at it. And I got really good by looking at stuff. That's a different topic. But now, just go ahead and finish this with your smudger if you have one. You can probably buy it in Michaels or the other art, Amazon, you know. Don't spend too much money on it, but it's a really great tool. I've had it for almost like 2 years now. So let me go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back again. Now guys, you can always add another layer to this. You can actually make this even darker. You can go to brick and add like a, you know, a line, an underline basically. You can add it to the sides depending on the time of the day it is. You know, if the sunlight's going this way, you can have this side be more, slightly a bit more darker, you know, kind of like that. You could go to each brick, you know, and do that. It's all up to you. Now, how do you give the bricks definition? Because remember, they're out in the open, they get bruised up, you know, they might have some cracks in them, you know, like this. Just don't have all the scratches and cracks all going in the same direction. I guess I'll have to make another video on how to draw fractals, because everything in this world is like a fractal: electricity, cracks, and that's just going to be another video on how to draw electricity, and I'll teach you guys about fractals and how to draw them properly. And well, this is how to draw for beginners basically, and there's really no complex way to draw this. This is the only way really. You just go ahead and color it in. That might be a different technique by itself, but once you can do this, you know, it'll become very simple for you to draw any kind of structure with bricks in them, or any other kind of pattern. This is the most simple pattern you guys can draw. It's all about using the ruler and really getting a feel of the hand-eye coordination. Over time it gets better, and I can improve too. I mean, I'm not a professional, I've always said that. And guys, if you don't know, I've had a YouTube channel for a long time. It's called Ninja King Channel. Put the link right here and also in the description box below. Check it out. I haven't been uploading on that channel either. I've been busy. So this is my official return, and I am going to be making videos every Sunday. So see you next week. Ninja King signing off.